Welcome to the second game between Nickname and Animorph. If you haven't watched the first one yet, go and do it. Really good game with some very unique plays. And if you don't want to, I'm about to spoil the result. So Nickname won the first one. That means Animorph got to choose this seed. So this is he could choose between this and one other seed, and Animorph went with this one. So that means in theory Animorph has a slight upper hand just because of that. But of course having just two different seeds to choose from is not the world's biggest advantage. Now Animorph has to win this or he will get kicked into the lower brackets, and if he win, he will have to win the next one as well. And we just got their starting positions here. I'm actually quite shocked that Animorph chooses to go up here and Nickname chooses to go down here. I would have thought Animorph would have fought a bit more for central position, because these traits are up for grabs for Nickname. This one and perhaps even this one later down the route, later in the match. Because if Nickname can cut off Animorph here, then he's well, yeah, I must admit I'm a bit confused. Nickname will probably cut off Animorph here and here, and like if he doesn't cut off Animorph here, Animorph will be in his base, so he lost anyways. So if Nickname puts enough power into this area, cuts it off, then Animorph is completely trapped and Nickname just has to expand and he will win over time. So I don't know how Animorph has I don't know how he will win this game, honestly. But it will be interesting to see what he goes for. I mean, he could do some, I don't know if maybe, I don't know if the transport boats can cross here, but he could also use transport jets to expand over on this side. And he has a potential trade here, but it's a bit tougher for him to get, and it will just basically what's it called, like be the equivalent to the one that Nickname has here. So it's not that it's Animorph has a trade and Nickname doesn't. They will just equal each other out. Now let's see if Nickname will build Navy once again. You never know, do you? And Nickname chooses to start here, and I bet he'll do something like the last time, so he will move across like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe, like that. We'll see. I really want to see how Nickname or Animorph has, what is his plan? What is he going to do? He has a lot of gas, 3 available, 2 pretty safe. Maybe it's just so Nickname can't get behind his territory. Maybe that's why he chooses the corner. That's understandable, actually. So yeah, you could maybe try to do your prediction now. Like, Do you predict that Animorph can win from this position? Animorph does his across here and nickname as well. So, and he's actually, because he knows probably, that's my guess, important to cut this off. And Animorph knows that he has to push down here, so that's my guess as to why he puts three starting squads here. And he moves ASAP, but he actually only takes 2. And he uses this for backcapping. Goes 1 eco. And it goes industry. I just can't find the industry. Ah, there it is. And he's building commandos and transport jets. Once again, I'm not sure why you would build a industry with your starting capital. But then again, I'm not a title contender, so it's probably just me that doesn't know any better. But as far as I know, it's not the most efficient. Let's look at what Nickname is doing. He's building a bunch of eco and 3 barracks. And he also wants to contest this part of the map. Animorph is already building some gas. And they'll meet each other. And of course, Nickname is going for the navy here. And that can really hurt all of Animorph's plans about any air distribution, because this is probably missile ships. Go up here and it will more or less paralyze this airfield, because the units will not be able to land or especially land without getting hit by the missile ships. And Animorph reveals that he has air right away. I'm actually surprised to see that Nickname ignores this so much. So that's one good thing for Animorph. Maybe Nickname thinks he can't get through. Here comes a factory. And that's definitely a missile ship. Another barracks. Animorph is building some eco. And you can see he's already considering putting down some commandos just to defend his town from the last game. But Animorph seems to be able to cut off Nickname here. That's good for him. Because if Animorph lets Nickname have the front line here, he basically lost right away. But now he can definitely see, Nickname is actually trying to move down here. And Animorph is doing a commando drop on the gas. But that won't work, fortunately for Animorph. And he will also reveal his plan. See, Nickname has rushed down here to get this trade up and running. But if Animorph, let's see, he can actually reach this. So if he had dropped the commandos here, they could have potentially moved down here and sniped this. Animorph loses his heli. Of course, Nickname is building more ships. And Animorph gets a good scout. Nickname's units did not manage to get down here. That's very good for Nickname, or for Animorph. He doesn't have to worry about proxy bases just yet. So I guess Animorph is basically just looking for Nickname's gas. And we'll see if Nickname will put it here or up here. Or here. That could definitely also be a choice, since he's targeting that. Or here. He has a lot of gas options actually. Guess it's time to look at the eco. 600 for Nickname. It's almost 700 for Animorph. And Animorph is also working on the trade. Nickname is a bit further with the trade, and it wouldn't surprise me if Nickname wants to kind of attack this, but it could also be just for building up a proxy force, or even to get this trade up and running. Let's see what if he's already planned something. So for now, it just wants to cap a bit more here, a bit faster, rather than having units run all the way across here. But I bet his next move would be to put them either here as a hiding force, or directly contest this, or attack this. And let's see what no, Nickname can't see the airport, so that's good for Animorph. Animorph is definitely searching for that gas. Where is Nickname's gas? Let's see how far these can reach. They can't reach too far actually. What they can reach is this. That would have been a... that can be a good play maybe in the future when Animorph has a few more. Like if he has 4 transport jets, he could drop them right on top of this. Animorph decides to retreat. Nickname cuts them off. And now Animorph knows Nickname doesn't have any gas here either. Nicknames immediately knows he has to defend these 2 towns. And now Nickname might know that something is up here. He knows the airport is close. But he's out of gas now. He's building one down here. He's building the trade. And Nickname has targeted the SAMs without Animorph noticing. Just went through, killed 2 infantry and moved directly to the SAMs. Very well played. Wonder if Animorph keeps... It seems like he keeps trying with the commandos. He has 1 survivor. And he does see the traders up and running. Or at least this part of it. And so fun to see this, once again, this navy play from Nickname. Valithor, one of the also very best players, is the complete opposite, as at least the last time I heard his opinion on it. Don't know if it was this patch, but his opinion seems to be like, there's no reason to build any navy. Just go for land, navy is not worth it, etc. So it's really fun to have 2 of the very best players going in completely opposite directions regarding play style like that. I really hope that we can get to see Valithor in the tournament later on. And I just heard a rocket. There it is. Rockets are supposed to be very valuable in this new patch. And I don't know if Animorph still think there is any energy here, or if it's just as much to just flank the defense. Animorph is trying to pull off some snipes. Probably won't succeed. And his transport jets are going down now. And that basically means that Nickname has completely paralyzed Animorph's air. Animorph can only build helis now and move them away immediately. He cannot use any planes that needs the landing area to come in. I don't know how to formulate that in English. But I guess you know what I mean. Nickname is trying to set up his own air. And I wonder if that would be to defend with anti-air interceptors, or if it's for offensive purposes. And Animorph is still lacking this eco, the trade, even though he has plenty of money. And of course he's saving up for the rocket, which is now being built. Let's take a look here. I bet that Nickname has caught up to Animorph. 1100 and 900. So actually not. Animorph still ahead with the eco, despite Nickname having this. And that being said, Nickname is also spending money on all of these, which, to be fair, is not doing much work. But I guess it also helps Nickname feel secure that there's nothing sneaky going on down here. Animorph is not transporting any troops across. And I bet that's worth the investment, so you can securely build any eco down here without worrying too much. And now he does Nickname does the opposite actually, and he can start to move troops across. And that would be tough for Animorph because he doesn't have any reinforcements down here. Animorph is doing good up north, and it looks like a striker. I wonder what Nickname wants to target. Maybe it's over here. And he's doing another aircraft carrier. I don't know how to say this without sounding mean towards Animorph. But when you see plays like this, it almost feels like Nickname is just having fun. He's just playing around, doing some weird stuff. You know, just chilling a bit. I bet he's not. I bet he's sweating a lot. Animorph is a very, very tough player, obviously. But it's just when you see these plays, it can feel like it when you observe it. But I'm sure he's having just as a hard time as Animorph has. And as soon as this can really hurt Nickname. Unfortunately, Animorph can see this valuable hit over here. I wonder where he will use it. And here we have the range of the rocket, so it can't hit the trade. But after the first rocket has launched, he can kind of keep them going. And Animorph is preparing for the rocket, because with the new patch you actually need 40 energy to launch it. Nickname has a big potential for shooting it down though. He can't actually see it. Can Animorph can't see the aircraft carrier. But Animorph now knows this is happening. It sounds like he just put down another town down here. I think it's weird he doesn't build this one. I don't know if he's fearing that he can't protect it. It's looking good for Animorph up here, but now the interceptors are coming. Animorph is one step ahead though. He's also building the SAMs, and it's just really tough to use interceptors when your opponent has SAMs. And as long as Animorph keeps his helis just close enough to the SAMs, but of course Nickname has his own SAMs as well. And now we'll start to see a lot of invasions, and Animorph just doesn't have anything to protect this. And Nickname will take it in no time, so I'll bet you in a few minutes this eco will start to turn around. 1300, 1200, and Nickname will start to hurt Animorph's eco. Let's see what's happening with this rocket. In the meantime, Nickname is taking the opportunity to snipe a town. He's going for the units, and now he's going for the push, the land push. I don't think he has enough units to really do any harm here. Maybe if he used the move command so they don't attack the ships. I'm not sure. Animorph haven't given up on the transport jets. And this is looking good for Animorph. So it is a nice push. He has one here, he has one here. And a new rocket is immediately on the way. Can you see any of... No, can't see too much. But here comes the aircraft carrier play. And Animorph can now see it. To be fair, so far they don't... he's going for... okay, I see. He's going for Animorph's energy. And he will succeed. Because Animorph doesn't have any anti-air close by. This is looking very strong for Animorph. I think maybe he should try to use a move command. So he doesn't spend all these units on the ships and just keeping them centralized, focus on the land units. This is very good for Nickname. And I think Animorph has to win now with this push, otherwise Nickname will gain too much momentum. He will kick Animorph out of here, probably, though he did put down 2 barracks and some air. But it is a very scary push, and he can now see all of this, which means this next rocket will hurt a lot if he can get it through across the sea here, which unfortunately has a lot of missile ships. Nickname is building a bit more eco. And just as Animorph puts this down, Nickname spots it and goes for it. And that hurts a lot. He hasn't built it all game long. And I kind of gave a stab at Animorph for not building it, because he feared Nickname would take it down, and the minute he puts it down, Nickname is there. This is a very, very strong push from Animorph. I wonder what Nickname is focusing on here. It's a town. Nickname doesn't see the rocket. This is very good from Nickname. All of these helis will probably, unfortunately, this is just like you have no control over this. These helis decides to, hey, why don't we fly across the whole missile navy, anti-air navy, and land over here where they can safely reach us from the sea instead of landing up here. And it just hurts so much when you don't have control over it. Animorph gets a airport. He gets at least one. I don't know if maybe I missed a few more hits because there's not too many. I think there's only 2 strikers left. Nickname got the town here. Now things are really speeding up. Nickname is trying to secure another trade. So I would say that means Nickname, even though he looks like he's under pressure, he's feeling secure enough to start building even more eco. Like he doesn't feel like he's gonna lose now. And Nickname is going for the town and the energy. Animorph can easily spot this. But it's just a question whether he reacts to it or not. Puts down another gas. He needs that gas to fire the rocket. And that rocket can do some serious harm. Does get a industry. Let's look at the eco. 1500, 1200, and just as expected, this push changes their eco around. Of course, Nickname has also build eco and expand it over here. But for every territory he gets here, he's also taking away eco from Animorph. And I don't know if Animorph can even use this rocket. I just don't know if 7 missile ships is enough to take it down. But if it's not, Animorph could hold his army here, wait for the rocket, explode everything here, and then push. Unfortunately, unfortunately for Animorph, I think the rocket will get shut down. Let's see how he uses it. And this is also looking really good for Animorph. And he needs to push, he needs to take some of Nickname's eco, otherwise Nickname will just start to build up that eco. I think doing air down here was a wise choice from Animorph. He just has to recall he has a bunch of commandos here and actually use them. And his push is still looking very good. He needs to move around this. If he moves directly into the artillery, he's not getting far. The Nickname builds even more down here, which again makes me think that Nickname feels fairly secure here. Ouch. I didn't spot that. That's very unlucky for Animorph. He's just not... well, there's so much going on. And even like a non-stealth infantry gets this. And that's just... that hurts Animorph a lot. Because this rocket is completely locked now. He has to build another gas. And get that gas up and stored so he can get 40. Now Nickname starting to push up here. Animorph can't use his helis because gas reasons. And this means that the flow here will obviously decrease, and in time it will dwindle, I think. And this is also kind of thinned out. There's no units left for Animorph up here. And Animorph's issue is now that a Nickname has a lot more eco. And he's building even more. It's a bit interesting that he chooses to build it here rather than here, but Nickname actually got a rocket of his own. I did not notice that until now. And all the energy that Animorph is spending just hunting this infantry down. It doesn't seem like much, but Animorph has to constantly check up here. Where's that infantry? Do I get him? And like so it means that Nickname is making sure that Animorph cannot constantly have his view at the important places on the map. Animorph is starting to push back a little bit here, but this will be tough to get rid of. Nickname gets his own air, builds a new shipyard. Animorph is building the gas. He still has this potential trade. I don't know if he can push through. And here comes the drop directly on the trade. That would be huge, but I think they will get shut down. Yeah, he also cancels. I think that's a smart choice. We'll probably see interceptors. So Animorph is in a hurry to use these helis before Nickname has enough missile ships, and here comes the rocket. And that will take out all the offensive units here. And Nickname, or Nickname will be able to breathe for a while. I think Nickname's income is huge now. 1350 versus 1700, so Animorph is kind of in a hurry to turn around the eco or to get rid of this base. So even though Nickname is in trouble, with the eco he has now, he can just put down 2 producers like that, like it's nothing. This is a good play by Animorph. But Animorph will never get to actually use his rocket, so it's just costing money, because he needs his helis right now. And this will hurt a lot. This will take away all momentum Animorph has up north. Here comes the interceptors. Nickname probably just needs 2 and then he can start hurting Animorph's helis. Still looking decent. And it's now that Animorph needs to fire that rocket while there's only 2 missile ships here. But it also means he has to keep the helis on the ground. It's a hard choice. I think maybe he should. Maybe he should cut all his helis just for a moment. Get the rocket ready, or it is ready, but get the energy and put 1 down here. That would really open up for Animorph to be able to take out this trade as a next goal. See where are these going? Yeah, they are. Oh, that's nice. And that's actually what I discussed in the beginning. Animorph can just reach this part of the map, and that's exactly where Nickname put his rocket. But obviously Animorph can also see that there's actually a rocket there because he targeted. Well, that's a very, very good drop here that can hurt Nickname quite a bit. Animorph he needs 10 more gas and then he's good. He's building solar panels now. He doesn't even dare to build it here or here. I assume it's because he knows Nickname has so much air, and he knows the Nickname anytime he can move across here. And it seems like he's keeping his helis on the ground now so he can get that rocket ready. This really sucks if he doesn't get it. Here comes Animorph's rocket. I think he could maybe do some micro. I don't know if it would be enough, but move his commando over here. I think he won't get it. No, that sucks. But here comes a very nice rocket. And yeah, that hurts for Nickname, that he is just unlucky. He moved his Air Force up here to kind of paralyze this airport, but I guess he knows where the rocket is now. And here comes the responding rocket. Does he see? No, he doesn't. He uses it on the army. Okay. And now these helis can work in peace. Nothing to kill them. But Nickname has the ego to just put down 3 factories. Nickname at 1800. Animorph at 1400. So I think just because eco is so important, I think Nickname will take this right now, at least. And Nickname is scouting for that rocket. That was definitely a scout. Now he knows where it is. And now he's targeting it. And down it goes. And the commandos, Animorph's commandos, are doing a little dance on the way down to the missile ships. So it's my camera. Nickname got this straight up and running as well now. And now Nickname will do the counter push. So I think this is a game where Animorph was very close. He almost got through, but he just lacked that last bit, and the landing from Nickname here was very important to take away some of Animorph's eco, take away some of his focus. And Animorph doesn't have the air defense to do anything about all of these strikers. And luckily for Nickname, or as wisely played as it is, he has all the SAMs ready for this, and these helis are just getting slaughtered. That's 20 minutes of Heli's build up that's just gone in seconds. And now this is looking very grim for Animorph. He has a small army here, but it will not get reinforced anymore. And with all these reducers, it will get destroyed. And there you go. Animorph resigns. Very well played by both. What a game. It kind of went back and forth. And yeah, Animorph was so close, but he nickname really showed that he's still a top player. And even though he lost a few games recently, who knows how much of those games were just him messing around, not to take away from anyone who beat him, but you just never know before it's real. And this was very real, very intense, and just very well played by both. Animorph was just ahead for one tick. Well, that's not completely true, but he was a bit more ahead for one tick in this game, and then nickname just started to take off. So that means that Animorph is now going down into the lower brackets, and nickname will continue in the higher brackets. Be so fun to follow these guys for the rest of the tournament. Well played, both of you. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and have a nice tournament. Bye.